All right, I'm going to get going right away. I'm going to start shuffling cards, you guys. You log in, you log in. Who's going to get notified? Hello. Sometimes I don't know if anybody gets notified, okay? So I'm going to get reading right away, you guys, because I want to go to sleep. I'm tired. Like, I'm tired. All right. So I'm going to get reading now. You guys, as the eclipse energy approaches, the Divine Masculine Collective is feeling a very heavy, heavy energy. Karmic energy is really happening. Some of them are feeling exposed. Pretty smile your messages. I see you getting more money, a stream of money and income coming into you. Thank you for the donation. I am doing fine. Thank you. How are you guys doing? The masculine collective is moving forward, you guys. Blockages are being removed. Blockages are being shown to them. Where they're blocking themselves, where they're blocking their path, who is blocking their path is being moved out of the way with the Six of Swords energy. I get that very strongly. So that's happening. This has been a very tough time for the Divine Masculine Collective. A lot of you are probably feeling their energy. I recommend blocking their energy out right now because there's a heaviness around them and their blockages are like hanging off them. Some of them have curses that are coming up and haunting them, that sort of thing. Hello. Yeah, a lot of people getting depressed, a lot of people getting sick. Okay, it's stressy. It's love life. There's somebody new coming in for you. Landlord's making a move. Yes, your landlords are making a move. Okay, so their strength is being tested right now. Their ultimate strength is being tested. And I feel a lot of them are being pushed to be withdrawn. Okay, they're pushed to be withdrawn from everything right now because people are blocking their path, blocking their abundance, blocking their way. Like, you know, it might be where they're living, it might be their friends, their family, that sort of thing. What's blocking them is being shown. And with the strength card here, they're kind of being pushed to withdraw their energy from these situations, scenarios, and people and stand in their own energy, okay? I feel like a lot of them are not getting the attention they used to get from these people. Like things are kind of turning negative and sour in their environment. This is what I'm getting. Ooh, we got the Queen of Wands in reverse, you guys. Okay, so third-party energy is draining them. Okay, third-party energy, if they have any third parties around them, these third parties are draining them to absolute none bits, okay? And they're being forced to withdraw their energy back from these connections because it's draining them to bits. Okay, they can't even stand it. It's just driving them crazy. Okay. What is else going on with the collective? Okay, they are being pushed to be more protective. Okay, yes. A lot of them have been healing a very deep mother wound at the core that has been blocking them. That's been one of their biggest blockages. With the Empress, I feel they have been healing that inner feminine. Okay. They really are healing that inner feminine energy. And this is exposing them as they embody this more healed inner feminine energy. This is exposing who was preying on their weakness. Okay. And what situations were preying and pulling on their weakness. With the King of Swords, for one, they're learning to speak up for themselves. They're learning to say what they need to say. A lot of them had a very blocked throat chakra because of their mothers. The Queen of Wands in reverse, they likely had a third party that was preying on their wounded feminine energy, that was a duplicate of their toxic mothers, that sort of thing, or something very toxic around that third party. These third parties are draining them to bits and they're getting tired of it. Now they're starting to have more respect for you. They're starting to understand you and the energy you represent that they took advantage of. And with the King of Swords here, they're being very protective of you. They're starting to protect your energy a bit more energetically. They're starting to understand the connection on a different level. The Queen of Wands in reverse, the third party, they're withdrawing their energy from that third party because they're getting punishment. They're getting sick. Some of them are getting physically sick from the energy drain of the karmic cycle with the third party. And it's not that these third parties are bad, all of them. Some of them, yes, are very karmic. Some of them are very evil, but not all of them. The cycle that they're holding up with that person, whether it's cycle of the karma that they had with their own mothers, it's emotionally unavailable third parties, or manipulative third parties, or whatever the storyline is, that energy is draining them, and they're taking that protection back from that third party because they can't afford to protect that person anymore. They can't afford to be energetically drained like that anymore. And a lot of it is because you guys cut it off, and you guys put up your boundaries, and you guys are growing to another level, so they can't get that energetic feed from you anymore, that to feed them the energy to keep this karmic cycle going. So there's a huge karmic cycle with a third party coming to completion. They now want a woman that's the Empress. This is what they want, the Empress. Okay. And they're seeing that that person is you. Okay. It's not this third party that was the mockery version of you. That's the unhealed version of you. That's the Matrix girl. Okay. The one that's just like dragging their energy down, that gave them that line of bullshit to distract them, that sort of thing. Yep, the blinders are coming off to truth, you guys. There's been a lot of truth exposure going on. And these masculines are definitely going through that truth exposure right now as we speak. They're starting to see that third party for what they truly are. They're starting to understand more deeply their mother wounds and how it impacts the relationship. They're starting to understand that they want a loving, caring woman who's authentic and in truth, who has that vibrant energy that feeds their soul. Okay? They're having a lot of heartbreak from this other party, you guys. I feel a heartbreak going on because this other party was not the person they thought they were. Okay? They fed themselves an illusion. They kept themselves stagnant in a karmic cycle. Their abundance was fully stopped for being with this third party, but this third party was a temptation of easy, comfortable lust. Like I said, it's like they were sold an infomercial. Okay, this party's like, this is what I am, and I'm this and that, and a woman, and yada yada yada, when they're none of that, right? So they got sold a line of bullshit. Okay, they took the bait of it. The third party is now exposing who they truly are. Huge exposure. They thought they had an easier version of you. Okay, that was the trick they received. Wrong. So now they're craving love, because love is what heals. Love is what brings things to light. Love is what brings you forward. Love is what brings you closer to freedom and closer to your authentic true self. Okay? They wanted to stay in illusion so they didn't have to heal. But now they're being pushed to heal. Okay? And they're like, okay, this third party I thought would be an easier version of divine feminine. I fucked myself over. I was an idiot. Like, this is the crap I'm hearing. And I got like a cough here, you guys. There's something going on with their throats. And literally a lot, if you pay attention to some men right now, they're sick. And from the karmic cycle. There's coughs. There's things like that. For one, we're having warfare sent at the chest. So a lot of people are literally getting ill and like falling over in a sense because of stuff in the chest. And not only that, there is a heart chakra infection that is being exposed and purging collectively, but a lot of the masculine are holding on to the blockages to the heart chakra, so they're having these coughs, these hacks, these wet coughs, that sort of thing, asthma attacks, whatever. And now they're realizing with the Ace of Cups that they're craving that love. Okay, they want that love. They want their soul fed. So they are going through an ascension. A very painful ascension, as you know. See, deception. Okay, this deception, yes, they were deceptive towards you, viewer. They were deceptive towards you, but this third party deceived the fuck out of them. All right, this third party deceived them very badly. This third party like came with glitter. Okay, what glows glitter isn't really gold. You know that saying, whatever. It was deception. Okay, this third party just sold them a line. It was a temptation. and they failed that test. Okay. And what this is doing is teaching them the lesson that they need to learn and showing them more so what they really deserve and what they need in their life. And they want to take this connection to the next level is what I'm getting. So the connection is ascending, even if you're in separation right now. Yep, a lot of you are in separation. Okay. They're realizing the bond they have with you is unbreakable, you guys. Like they can't break out of it. They're, they were scared of love because divine love, walking along the path of God, unconditional love, we've been taught that that's all foreign, right? And when they're with you, they feel no control over themselves. They fall in love with you. Their genuine, authentic self exposes. Okay, they feel in this divine path, this divine love with you that they cannot explain. Okay, and they feel like they have zero control in their life. So that the trickery karmic that was an illusion that kept them in, the matrix version of you, and like, oh, I found another version of feminine that I really want because she's that divine love. But I feel in control because I don't really love this person like that. I mean, they're okay. But this will do because I'm now in my comfortable little space and I don't have to feel that lack of control. They felt in control. But everything is switching. The roles are reversing 100%. And the problem is you show their authentic self. Okay, they want to stay in the matrix version of themselves. So that's when the matrix version of you came in and they're like, oh, no, I don't have to change. Okay, and they weren't giving you unconditional love the way that you deserved either. Okay, so a lot of you moved on and they feel that separation. They do. They feel that separation. Third party situation. Okay. And this is unrequited love. These third party situations are unrequited. They're just easy. They're simple relationships, simple connections. You get what I'm saying? Okay. So you guys resonate. Yes. So there's not any love in these third-party connections. They can't keep going. There's nothing to flourish them. There's nothing to feed them. So you guys were feeding your divine love still to this connection, which is okay to love somebody, right? But you're feeding your energy to it. You're feeding your time to it. So that love was holding them up, that unconditional love, that energy that you're feeding them. I feel like your ancestors blocked you from energy feeding them right now. So now the third party is not holding them up. It's not sustaining. Okay, it's not sustaining, it's exposing because it's not authentic, it's not real. They were being their matrix self, their fake self, that sort of thing. There's going to be communication coming in. Okay, we are entering Mercury retrograde. There's going to be communication coming in. There's going to be movement coming in. The masculine is seeing their own imprisonment that they're putting themselves in. They're feeling it. They're seeing it. There's repercussions. They see what they've done. They crave the love that you offer them. They crave it. They crave you. They crave your soul. Okay? And they're looking at this other party and they're going, okay, there's nothing here. I just took this person because I don't have to be emotionally available. I don't have to open up to them. I don't have to be my true authentic self. I feel in control, like I have control, and this is all backfiring. Okay, it really is. So right now you guys are on different paths. So the masculines are going to learn to put themselves first, instead of relying on this third party to feed their ego, which this third party just played them, okay? They got sent in as a temptation. That's all it was. Here's an easy version of feminine. Here I am. I'm right here. And they're like, oh, good. Now I don't have to work on myself. I don't have to evolve, okay? I don't have to ascend. You know, and you guys love them for everything they are, the good, bad, and the ugly. You still love them. You still stood by their side, and they just don't know why a woman would do that because they couldn't hide their dark side with you, but you still accepted them, you know. And a lot of people, when their dark side comes up, they get rejected or they feel rejected. They're scared to allow that to come up, right? So with this matrix third party, they just hid that dark side, right? Um, but it's starting to show. It is starting to show, and this third party's agenda is starting to show as well, which is a hidden agenda of some sort. It's going to be different for each one of you, but it's definitely to stop them from moving forward and to keep them in their illusion. Okay, and this third party is just game playing them, is what I'm getting. So justice is served right now. The karma is served, and with this full moon and eclipse, I believe the full moon is in Libra in the Western astrology. Libra energy is all about karmic boom, you know, with the eclipse along with it. Oh my goodness, there's going to be a karmic boom like bad. Isn't there another eclipse on April 1st as well? Okay, this is going to be like traumatizing. Jade, you need to put yourself first. Once you put yourself first, you will attract the love you need in your life. Okay, so their darkness is definitely coming to light right now, you guys. Like, it's heavy. So is truth, because with you, that love was not fake. That love was real. It was authentic. It was genuine. And they'll never find a connection like that anywhere else. There's going to be action-based coming in from the masculine collective, okay? There's going to be, and I see that with Dagger here, and Dagger says action, bravery, determination, okay? They're going to try to get a lot of you back, and there's going to be a determination to get out of that. And this is a test of the masculine, the rising or the falling, okay? This really is. This is the test, and a lot of them, their masculine energy, their masculinity is going to be to the test. Are they going to rise or fall? Okay, what are they going to take? The rising or the falling of the masculine. There's going to be a lot of masculine falling down. They're torturing themselves with obsessive thoughts right now. Okay, they're really in their head. I hear some weird noise. I think it's windy outside. Yeah, I think a lot of masculine are going to fall too. Yeah. Like a lot of you feminine, you already rose up. Okay, you already rose up. I feel like the karmic situation, the third party is like really like harping on them and expecting things out of them, like really hounding on them. I just feel a lot of toxic energy around the third party situation right now. Okay. And this third party is being drawn to torture them right now to see if they get out of it or if they just fall down to the ground. You know, I feel like the third party is trying to prison them to some karmic cycle. And they have to rise up on themselves. And they're at a crossroads is what I'm getting as well. They need to make a big decision. And they're overthinking this decision. And a lot of it is ego-based. What is everybody going to think of me? If I go be with feminine, who's different, who, you know, you guys like march to the beat of your own drum. You do your own thing. You don't care what people think. And these masculines have been caring what people think for far too long. So they act embarrassed of you is what I'm getting, right? What is everybody going to think of me? What's the world going to think of me? Little do they know they're going to have this huge rising. So there's a people-pleasing energy around them. So right now they're facing their shadows. They have doubt that they can actually handle this path with you. They're doubting themselves. Okay. But this third party they're trying to hold on to for the comfort of it is being an energy vampire and driving them crazy. Yeah, you got to let them go to learn the lessons, you guys. You really do. And I know that's hard to hear, but you let them go learn their lessons and you'll get to a place of surrender when you don't really care what happens with the outcome. Okay, that's when you're at a place of surrender. If your person does not rise up to the plate, then there will be a replacement that comes in because energy is energy and someone else will come in for you. Okay, let me get the messages. love. They want to make love to you. They want your touch, your voice, like you heal them. They want your love. I wish you could see the world too. So, okay, Lorraine, what I'm seeing for you is you're going through a huge transformation right now, a life-changing. A lot of you are getting your replacement coming in, but you're going to reject that replacement because they actually are more evolved and love you. Okay? Let yourself evolve, you guys. Do not, like, put yourself in a stagnant place because you're waiting for somebody to evolve. Don't do that. Keep moving forward. What matches your energy will come to you, okay? See, a lot of them are working on themselves, though. I really get that. They're becoming the best version of themselves. So some of them are almost in, like, a hiding to work on themselves. They're working hard to level up for you and meet as your equal. They have to meet as your equal. Your ancestors will not allow them in. Like, no, 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 no. Your ancestors are saying, no, absolutely not. They want to be proud of themselves. They want to come in the right way, okay? They don't want to come in wrong. They know that they have one last licking chance to be by your side. One last chance to be by your side. And there's a mass guilt that's going to come on in the masculine collective if it hasn't already. It already has started, but a guilt for the way they treat you and taking the temptation of the darkness. And some of them got into their shadow side and turned on you and targeted you. And this is another thing that's bringing up a lot of karma for them, okay? And they targeted you for simply trying to love them, for being the best version of yourself. They had a jealousy, they had an envy towards you because you made them feel emasculated from being the best version of yourself, that sort of thing. Okay, so there's a karmic energy around that. Some of them are energetically protecting you right now. They're literally standing by your energy trying to protect you. So they're starting to do it energetically before they do it in the 3D. They do love you. There's a lot of love coming in, you guys. The love is real. I'm hearing the love is real. This is real love. I took fake love. I'm just hearing this channeling in. I took fake love. I took all I know. I took all I know. And all I know is how my mother treated me. That's for some of them. But they have to come towards you honorable, noble, authentic, genuine. For Ananda, your message is that your masculine is going through transformation. It's been tough. Have you guys been feeling that warfare lately? It is insane warfare. Really bad warfare. Oh my goodness. This person wants you happy, you guys, okay? So no matter what's going on, they want you happy. The more happy you are, the higher you vibrate. The more happiness you find within yourself, the more attracted to you they are. They love that about you guys. They do. A real man wants their woman smiling and happy. Like, literally, that's what they want. Okay, they do. It's unattractive to have a woman bitching all the time, complaining all the time, you know, but a man miserable in themselves is not going to have a woman happy around them either. That's just the way it is. So you guys got to find your own happiness, your own peace. Okay. And they went for this karmic situation because this karmic acted like they were Miss Everything they wanted in a fucking woman. And it was Miss I'm going to hell. Okay. That's literally what the karmic situation was. Miss I'm going to hell. Letting go of this grudge is a challenge for me. I'm working on it. So they have a grudge towards some of you. You know what some of that grudge is? You guys wouldn't play their game. That's what a lot of it is. I love your smile and laugh. You light up my world. See, they love it when you smile. They love it when you laugh. They do. They love to see you happy. And that's where you guys need to be. Content in yourself and happy. Okay? I'm realizing what I lost. I'm thinking of a way to work this out. I'm not letting you go that easily. Yup, they're still holding on to you. Okay, I'm going to get off here, you guys. I'm so tired. I'm exhausted and I got to do a few things on Instagram. I got to do some story readings. I'm going to have another story reading up on Instagram. Also, I'm going to add another ritual for the full moon eclipse on the 25th. So watch for that sign up. You've been taking chlorophyll? What is that? You know what my best detox is? The sun. I absolutely love the sun, okay? And no, I don't wear sunscreen. And I'm not going to wear sunscreen. I love the sun and I love the water and I love like being outside near like woodsy areas. Right now, I'm not living in the country, but I'm living right next to the country where I'm living right now. It's in like HOA, but right in my backyard is like woods. Okay, literally in my backyard there's woods. And I'm like, okay, well, this is as close as I can get for right now. But I have to be close to nature. Yeah, I went to Florida. Inland Florida is so dark anymore, and I think it got too overpopulated. Too many people moved there. Um, it was just so dark, and it was so overpopulated. You can't drive anywhere. The beaches were crowded. There's no parking at the freaking beach. It's like, oh, it was just a waste of my time. I'll only go to the Panhandle anymore. The Panhandle, or I'll just take Texas beaches because nobody really goes to them anyways. Try sea moss gel. I just eat whatever the fuck I want and I just tell myself it's not going to hurt me. Okay? That's how I live life. Vegas has a lot of spell work to get you addicted to the city. Okay? That's why it's Sin City, all right? Sea moss gel. Sea moss gel. I love Texas too. It's amazing here. Texas has me and Texas is going to be keeping me. Something told me to move here back in 2020. And by 2021, I was here. And I am staying here. Holy cow, I'm tired. All right, I gotta get off here, you guys. Bye bye.